Welcome to Passion Week. It's Monday. Yesterday was the triumphal entry. Jesus rode into Jerusalem on a donkey. He was staying in Bethany with probably Lazarus home. Came in about the 2 miles, and just before he came in, they seated him on the donkey, and he rode into the shouts of Hosanna to the King. He went to the temple as he normally does and spent a short amount of time before he headed back. Then Monday. Monday kind of seems like a judgment day. We see him both judging a fruit tree, a fig tree, and also judging the temple. This is where he clears the temple of all those that are there. Let me read the passage. If you want to read, you can find it in 2 sections. You can find it in Matthew chapter 21, verses 12 to 19. You can also find it in Mark chapter 11, verses 12 to 19. I want to read it today in the book of Mark. Mark chapter 11, verse 12 begins this way. On the following day, when they came from Bethany, he was hungry. And seeing in the distance a fig tree in leaf, he went to see if it could find anything on it. When he came to it, he found nothing but leaves, for it was not the season for figs. And he said to it, "May no one ever eat figs or fruit from you again." And his disciples heard it. And he came to Jerusalem, and he entered the temple and began to drive out those who sold and those who bought in the temple. And he overturned the tables of the money changers and the seats of those who sold pigeons. And he would not allow anyone to carry anything through the temple. And he was teaching them and saying to them, "Is it not written, 'My house shall be called a house of prayer for all nations'? But you have made it a den of robbers." And the chief priests and the scribes heard it, and were seeking a way to destroy him. And they feared him because of the crowd was astonished at his teaching. And when evening came, he went out of the city. It's all we have recorded about Monday. We have 2 pictures, though, as you can see this. You have the illustration of the fig tree that is productive for nothing. Right spot, right area, but produces nothing. And we have the same thing going on in the temple. It's a picture of what's going on with the nation of Israel and their religious system, is that really it is fruitless and needed to be judged. And so ends Monday. Take some time to read this passage with your family. Maybe watch the video again and just kind of contemplate what would that be like here on this first day of Passion.